a dream the other night. It was Gabe, again. Margot was laughing the way she'd laughed with me at the party where we'd met. I hadn't seen her laugh like that in, well, I can't remember how long. She placed her hand on my neck, and I melted into it. The kids were jabbering away in the back. I felt a sense of peace, and an image popped into my mind. I imagined that my mom was looking down from heaven, smiling at how well things had turned out for her youngest son, the one he'd always believed was her favorite. The kids couldn't wait to go to Legoland. They'd been talking about it for weeks. The phone was quiet. The night before, I'd warned the show's crew not to call. Unless someone's dying, I told them. I promised Margot that these 3 days would be family time. Then the phone rang. I tried to reach for the phone with my right hand. Then we collided with a black SUV coming straight at us. The last time I heard my son's voice, it was a piercing scream with one word: Daddy.
Later, the police would try to piece together what had caused the tragedy. The police determined that the driver of the SUV had a blood alcohol level above the legal limit, and he was put in jail. But John didn't feel absolved. He knew that at the very moment the SUV had rounded the curve, he looked away for a millisecond. As I listen, I'm overwhelmed with heartbreak, not just for John, but for his entire family. I'm holding back tears, but John, on the couch, has turned to face me now, and I see that his eyes are dry. He seems removed, distant, just as he had when he told me about his mother's death.
It's so sad. I know. It's so freaking sad. That's all everyone said when it happened. My mom dies. It's so sad. My kid dies. It's so sad. Obviously. But that doesn't change anything. They're still dead. Which is why I don't tell people. And why I didn't tell you. I don't need to hear how freaking sad it is. I don't need to see people's faces get that sad. The only reason I'm telling you is that I had a dream the other night and I haven't been able to get it out of my head, and I thought, Margot heard me scream last night. I woke up screaming at 4 in the freaking morning. And I can't be doing shiznit like that.
Losing somebody you love is such a profoundly lonely experience, something only you endure in your own particular way. I think about how gutted and alone John must have felt as a 6-year-old when his mom died, and then again as a dad when his own 6-year-old died.
So, Gabe is 16. I mean, he was, in the dream, that okay. So he's 16 and he's taking his driving test. He's been waiting for this day, and now it's here. We're standing outside by the car in the parking lot at the DMV, and Gabe looks so confident. He's started to shave, and I see some stubble, and I notice how grown up he's become. I felt proud. So proud of who he was. I was trying not to cry. In the dream, Anyway, the examiner walks over, and Gabe and I give each other a thumbs up, like the day I dropped him off at kindergarten right before he walked into his classroom. A quick "you'll do great." But something about the examiner made me nervous. I just have a bad feeling about her. Unsettling. I don't trust her. Like she's got it in for Gabe and you won't pass the test. I'm still waiting for Gabe at the DMV. I look at my watch. Where are they? They said they'd be back in 20 minutes. 30 minutes go by. 40. Then the examiner returns, but Gabe isn't there. She walks toward me, and I know. "I'm sorry," she says. "There's been an accident. A man on his cell phone. Some idiot on a cell phone killed him while he was taking his driving test." So I say, "Who is this man? Have you called the police? I'll murder him." And she just looks at me. And I realize that the man is me. I killed Gabe. I killed Gabe.
Through his tears, John said that this is exactly what he didn't want to happen, that he didn't come here to have a breakdown. But I assure him that he's not breaking down, he's breaking open,